Before this video begins, as you can see, Justin fucking Bieber is the wallpaper of my computer. Thank you, Hitch. I put Windows 10 on this computer, but in like a weird way, I have to buy like a new activation key or something, which is like another $100. It doesn't let me change the background on my computer for some reason. So whenever Hitch changes it to this, I now can't change it unless I rebuy Windows 10. So thanks, Hitch. What's up, YouTube? MaNiaC here, and today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about the Burbank tournament that just passed. It was the LAN qualifier to qualify for the pro. Dude, is my fucking camera tilted? It was the LAN qualifier to qualify for the Pro League. If you guys don't know, there's already 2 teams that are solidified, it's CLG and EG. And then 4 teams, there were 8 teams invited to this California tournament. 4 teams out of those 8 teams were going to qualify for the Pro League, which is happening in like July or something like that. But it pretty much it guarantees you a spot in the Pro League, and that's what we were fighting for this past weekend. Our bracket, I'll try to find a picture and like put it up here, but our bracket or our pool consisted of us, E6, Renegades, and Soul Esports, I believe. I honestly could be wrong. We didn't end up playing the other team. Actually, you guys probably don't care about any of that stuff. Let me just get into the reasons of why I think we lost. You know, what happened. I feel like people, let me break down what happened throughout the event. Give you guys kind of a rundown what was going through our minds, what was happening, what happened at the tournament. Maybe you don't know. Got there Saturday, had a chill night, ended up getting like a massage and stuff, just had a relaxing night. And then Sunday morning, we ended up going to the event. I believe we were in Pool A, and then Pool B ended up playing first. So the entire pool, we had to end up sitting through and just waiting for them. You know, not saying that as an excuse, I'm just telling you guys what happened. But we ended up sitting there, literally got there like 9:30 in the morning. I don't think we played until 4, it had to have been like 5 p.m. I don't think we played till 5 p.m. Had a while to warm up, started warming up at maybe like 3 or something. And then we played our first match, it was against Renegades. Ended up going up 2-0 in the series. I'm not sure if you guys know, but online, prior to this event, we were showing really good performances. Even though Friday night we ended up scrimming at CLG, not doing too well. But anyways, we were doing really well online. We were looking really good. Came out strong at the event. Went up 2-0 against Renegades. It's a best of 5 series, so you know, if you win 3 games, you win. So we went up 2-0 against them, looking really strong, playing really well. And then they ended up winning 2 games in a row. Game 3 was actually really close. Talked about it. We felt like we should have won Game 3. But they ended up pulling it out. They ended up clutching it. We felt like we definitely misplayed parts of that game. So we felt like we should have won 3-0, but we misplayed it. And then we ended up going to Game 5. Game 5, I believe we were just up majority of the game. We were up by like anywhere from 6 to 10 kills most of the game. As you guys may have seen, I'll try to find the clip. Naded actually ended up ninjaing Ninja. We're up by like 9 or something. Ninja grabbed Overshield, which can definitely change the game around. But we did have a solid lead already. But Naded did end up ninjaing Ninja, so that helped us out a lot. And then we pretty much just maintained composure from there. Ended up winning. Yeah, we ended up winning this series 3-2. It was a close series, or ended up being a close series after us being up 2-0 already. They came back strong, won 2 games. And then we ended up clutching out the Game 5. So after that, we were feeling good, still in winner's bracket. And then we were matched up against the team E6. And if we beat them, and this was a best of 7. If we beat E6, so we played next, we were solidified in the Pro League. And E6 was a team we just beat at PAX with Flamesword on the team. That team that we had at PAX, we didn't perform that well online, we didn't perform that well at PAX, but we did end up beating E6. And I thought, with this roster that we have right now, I do feel it is a better roster with myself, Ace, Naded, and Straightsick. We've shown that online, and even though we didn't get the chance to show it at this event, I do feel like it was a better roster. So going up against E6, you know, of course, we're at a tournament, not going to take them lightly. We just ended up not playing like we should have. Not to take anything away from E6, they are a really good team. They are one of the better teams in the league. We ended up losing Game 1. Ended up winning Game 2, which was a really close game. We were actually up by like 10 all game and then almost choked at the end. And then we ended up losing like Game 3. I don't remember the game type specifically, but I remember game 3. It might have been True CTF, but one of those games, it was like it's our True CTF and like True Slayer are probably our 2 best game types, and we ended up just like getting 3-0, just playing it terrible. Once we got down like 2-1 in the series, after that game, I remember just hearing like bickering, and we were not arguing with each other, but we were like saying shit, what we should have done, what we didn't do, what we need to do, how we have to win this next game. And it was just like randomly, because I guess because we lost, it was just a lot of like negative energy. As a team, we were just like bickering after a loss. We were like only down 2-1, and it was just, I don't know, just something didn't feel right. And long story short, we ended up losing the next 2 games, and I felt like our energy was really bad. Lost the series 4-1. After the series, we talked about it. Pretty much just found ourselves forget that series. Renegades pulled through the losers bracket, played them next. This was the losers like finals or whatever. Whoever won out of us and Renegades, who we already beat in that tournament, but it was just a fresh best of 7. Whoever wins that gets the other spot in the Pro League. So going up against Renegades, to make a long story short, we just didn't play our game at all. The games weren't really that close. It was pretty much just a repeat of packs. We ended up beating the first good team we played, and then we just got shut out the rest of the tournament. I was gonna say I don't know what went wrong, but to be honest, it was just, I think we were taking it way too serious. Obviously, you want to take it serious, but when we first made this team and we were playing teams online, we were going over stuff, saying stuff that we shouldn't have done, stuff we should be doing, but for the most part, we were having fun with it, and of course, you could say that because we were winning our game, so of course you're gonna have fun. And like every single day that week, we were scrimming, we were always going over stuff, and I think we just put a lot of pressure on ourselves coming into the event. There was definitely a lot of hype behind our team. Then we lost to CLG Friday kind of bad. Spent like hours in theater, like going over stuff, what we think we should have done, what we should do. And that stuff is good, but not that serious. We just took shit way too serious for being such a new team. A lot of that stuff is stuff that's gonna come over time. Just like after games or something. Of course you wanna go over theater, but just like after games, mentioning stuff, keep mentioning it. If players are doing stuff individually that you think is wrong, point them out for it. And over time, those mistakes will be corrected. But I feel like we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to just like fix these mistakes, and we were spending too much time in theater and like trying to break down the game to like a science instead of just playing naturally, playing instinctively. I believe that was our fault for this event. Gotta make this look natural.
I don't know what you said so far.
Now walk in. Fucking close my door. Alright, now come in. You don't have to. Dude, just fucking come in. We've realized over the past few days, and at the tournament, like, can we stop fucking taking it so serious? Can we stop breaking it down? We were like breaking it down to a fucking science.
Yeah, we definitely took it too serious, and we definitely put too much pressure on ourselves, I think.
Not that we are looking at it like the fans are like, oh shit, Optic Halo, or the other pro teams are like, oh shit, Optic Halo's new team is looking pretty good. Like, it's not like we wanted to prove to them. It was like something within ourselves that we
wanted to prove to ourselves we could do well, and we definitely built confidence online. And when things started going wrong, I just felt like we just didn't get the composure that we needed to back.
We didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, we hadn't lost enough as a team, I don't think.
I think we were expecting too much out of ourselves, to the point that when it came tournament time and we lost some games, that
we tried to force stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we tried to force ourselves.
It's like we didn't know how to respond to it.
And I even personally just did not feel... I have never felt like that game before. I could not play, like, to how I usually played for some reason after we started losing. Once we started losing, it just seemed so chaotic. And, like, none of our teamwork after that came naturally at all. And we couldn't even force anything.
That's what I was saying. It was like we stopped playing instinctively and we just started, like, trying to, like, force shit. Because we are a new team, there's definitely a lot of shit that we tried to, like, force into our brains to know what to do in certain situations, to the point where it just, I think it fucked with us more than it helped. That instead of, like, trying to naturally or instinctively respond to a scenario in a game, we would try to, like, force each other to, like, help each other. Or, like, if it didn't go well, we, like, found ourselves, like, bickering at the end of games and shit.
Things just seem unorganized. We definitely were not playing our game. We definitely were a little too chaotic, a little too panicky. I think we all acknowledged that. We all talked about it as a team, and I'm still really confident in being able to qualify online here in a week and a half or whatever.
It wasn't like, because we know we're good. It just, at tournaments, sometimes you can just fucking lose to a team that you feel like you should beat. Sometimes that just happens. Like I said before in the video, we beat E6 last event which I think we both agree with a worse roster. We beat Renegades in the previous online tournament, beat them in winners bracket, and then definitely as we started losing, I think we just kind of let that get to us. And then over the past few days and after the tournament, we talked about it. There was never any talk of us, like, splitting up or anything, because we know we're fucking good. Just at the tournament that day when we started losing, we realized our mistakes, and we realized kind of what we need to do from here on out, how to improve, how to not let something like that happen again, and really just play our game. And it's just going to take more practice, pointing out, you know, individually what we need to do better, as long as in team oriented as well, and not just, like, sitting over theater for hours thinking, like, we're going to fucking remember everything we just did. It's just going to take time. But yeah, and shit like that just happens at events sometimes. You can lose to a team that you feel like you are better than, and sometimes you are just better than. Because we definitely are confident in our capabilities, and we've definitely shown signs of greatness. We are still just a new team.
But still, to say, I'm not trying. Can't take that as being cocky, because I definitely think we got outplayed at the tournament.
Yeah, 100%. 100% just got outplayed. It came to this point where it was just like we all talked as a team, and we were like, let's just play fucking Halo. Let's just start practicing today. It is Wednesday. Got home Monday. Took a break yesterday, and today's Wednesday. Gonna play some Halo. Yeah, got home Monday night, so like literally at like midnight, so couldn't play then. Took a break yesterday, and now today gonna start playing again. We all, well, I was gonna say we all sat down as a team, but in text, me and Aaron sat down and talked about it, and we all talked about it as a team, and we're like, let's play fucking Halo. So I hope you guys got something out of this. This was our perspectives of what went down this weekend. Yeah, just gonna play Halo practice, try to get as good as we can. Gonna definitely try to put in some more hours. I think me and Aaron have a schedule we kind of want to get on. It does suck they changed up the Team Arena playlist, but whatever. Gonna just play some Halo. Get fucking better. Get better as a team. Get better individually.
Yeah, so we should be streaming more than we did before.
Yeah, and should be streaming more as well. Hope you guys got something out of this video. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Really does help the channel grow. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys later.